Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I am back in my craft room today. And it's an exciting day here at Kim Plays with Paper and at Stampin' Up! It's the day that two new catalogs debut. The July through December 2021 mini catalog goes live, as well as Stampin' Up's sale-a-bration. Sale-a-bration is considered one of the most exciting sales of the year, and we get to have it twice this year. Hey Deb, thanks for popping in. So with minimum of $50 and $100 purchases before tax and shipping, you can earn free items, free paper crafting items from the sale-a-bration brochure. And today I am going to be playing with what I think is one of the most popular, what is going to be one of the most popular items, the Counting Sheep stamp set and the sheep dies. But first I'm going to show you, I have 9 of the 10 free things you can earn during sale-a-bration, so I'm going to run through those real quick. Then I'll show you the samples that I've made with the Counting Sheep stamp set and make a quick card. So hang tight, I'll put you down to the workspace and I'll show you what's going on here today. I hope everyone's having a great day. Alrighty, so let me grab all my things. This is the cover of the sale-a-bration catalog. And inside, like I said, are those 10 items you can earn free with minimum purchases. And here is the cover of the mini catalog. If you're not currently working with another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you need these catalogs, give me a shout and I'll get them in the mail to you. I may also have PDFs available that I can send a link to while you're waiting. But it's lots and lots of fun, exciting things in both catalogs. So let's start with the, good morning, Joan. Thanks for popping in. The Bedazzling 6x6 Designer Series paper. You get 8 sheets of this. This is one of those items that is going to be while supplies last. So if this tickles your fancy, get it sooner rather than later. That's free with a $50 purchase. The Feels Like Home stamp set. It's a cling stamp set, free with a $50 purchase. Oh, I'm glad you could pop in while you're still watching the kiddos. The Textures and Frames. Good morning, Sandy. That's also free with a $50 purchase, and that is a photopolymer stamp set. I'll be playing with that, hopefully, and getting some samples your way. In the other $50 category, we have the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper. It is 12 sheets. It coordinates with the deer stamp set and punch that's in the holiday mini catalog. So I'm just kind of showing you some of the pieces of that. You can earn that free with a $50 purchase. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Lots of designs for your holiday crafting. Quickly. And it coordinates with that the deer punch. The other Designer Series paper we have here is called the Beautifully Penned, and these are black and white designs. You can see that I've been using some of that. They've got kind of neutral designs on one and then flowers on the other. So this is also with a $50 purchase. Just kind of showing you some of the designs there. Another fun one, this coordinates with the Penguin punch and stamp set in the catalog. Good morning, Barbara. Thanks for popping in. This is the Penguin Playmates. And this is super pretty. I just love all the different colors. And actually the card that I'm making today, I'm going to be using this, but it's not a holiday card. So you'll have to see how I use that. But I'm kind of showing some of the sheets here so you can see what those designs are. And this is free with a $50 purchase. Like I said, I have 9 of the 10 items with me, and I've been using some of them. Then we have the Delicate Dahlias, the stamp set. It is another photopolymer stamp set, 2-step. Really looking forward to playing with that. That is free with a $100 purchase. And what I'm going to be using today are these super cute, the Counting Sheep stamp set, which is free with a $50 purchase before tax and shipping. And then the sheep dies. So these are the dies coordinate with the sheep in the set. And then there is the hat. Then we have some extra pieces. These are clouds, a flag, a sun, balloon, and then a fence. And I've used some of these in my projects. So let me show you some of the cards that have been created so far using this stamp set. For a while, I was on a kick with the Picture This dies, so I used the Picture This dies and filled it with the elements from the dies, the sheep, the balloon, the sun, and the sentiment, you're amazing. So I thought that was really a fun one there. And this was my very first effort. You know, sometimes you see like a layout and you go, oh, I think that would work really well. And then you're creating moves on from there. But that's another one. I colored the sheep a little bit with the blends and colored his hat and added some balloons. The 2 sentiments are really nice. You're amazing and so glad it's your birthday. Obviously, sometimes I get into different things. Tasteful Textile, 3D embossing folder on both of those, and on this one. So on this one, I tried to use, I used actually 3 of the sale-a-bration items for the sheep dies, that bedazzled designer series paper, and then the beautifully penned designer series paper too. So I didn't use the flower portion, but I did use the other. So that was another try with that. Sometimes I just experiment and see what happens. Let me know which one you like, which one's your favorite. I have an upcoming class and I want to use one of these and don't really know which one I should use. And this one, so I bought the tags early on and never used them. So I thought it would be fun to try the sheep on that tag, and that designer series paper is one of the hostess offerings in our annual catalog. Here I used a few more of the elements. I used the sheep and the fence and the clouds and the sun. Again, I need to move on with my embossing folder, don't I? The Tasteful Textile 3D. But it just gives it a little bit of dimension. So you, Deb, this is what the one you like. I wasn't sure how the bedazzling paper works in there, but just little bits of it go a long way because there's eight sheets in there. And then this is a card created by my friend and teammate, Dawn Seelhoff. She created that for our team meeting. So we're just doing some stamping on directly on the paper and cutting that out with the ovals. So that's just a fun card as well. So you also know that I've been kind of on a different kick with card designs. And that's how I get, I think, I find one design and it's like, oh, and that would work, and that would work. And so this is the card that I showed last week in a video with that fun, it's not really a fun fold, but it's a different fold. So I thought, what if I tried that with the sheep? And what if I didn't, I tend to be kind of literal, so I think all the sheep have to be white or gray or whatever. And I thought, well, you know what? They can be any color I want them to be. So today I have a fresh freesia sheep. And what's fun about this is the designer series paper that you can earn free in the sale-a-bration catalog. It comes from the Penguin Playmates. So on one side are the penguins and kind of the winter theme, and another side were these designs. So I thought, oh, well, let's see how that works. So I have everything cut to make that card, and we'll just put that together this morning using all those fun products. So I started with that fresh freesia base, and this is again why I love my grid paper, because I can measure. In case you need to know, it's 7.5 by 5.5, and I have scored that at 3.25. So you can see that's the double. There's penguins on the other side, and I'm just using the other, and it's just festive. It's fun, and it's fun to see different ways that you can use all the different products, even if you have other holiday things. So this piece, that was 3 by 5.25, and that just goes on the front panel. And the white, I have a white, basic white base that's 5.25 by 4. And I'm just going to put that little piece of designer series paper, which I'll measure for you here. That is 5.25 by 4 by 1.25. And it just goes right on the edge here. Usually I'll get my Stamparatus out to make sure I get it on there straight. And then I'm going to just put this in the inside of my card. So I've been making a lot of cards with this one layout. So I should probably move on to something else. But it's fun to see what different kinds of designer series paper and all the different things you can make with just one layout. I did a birthday card recently with the art gallery that uses that as well. Let's grab the glue dots for this little fresh freesia accent piece. How's everyone doing this morning? Hanging in there, and this just bumps right up against here. I'm not going to layer it. I'm just going to bump it up there. And it looks like I didn't get that glue dot on there, so just going to tuck that there. Alrighty. So I have my layering circles, the white and the Misty Moonlight. Someone asked me about how big that circle is, and it's about 2 3/4 inch circle, and so then the layering scallop is about 3 inches. So the first thing that I need to do is use the sentiment, the birthday card again. So glad it's your birthday. I'm going to ink that with Misty Moonlight. I'm going to practice here just to see that I have it. Good thing I checked. I always have to make sure I get enough ink on there and that it's fairly straight. And I like that it fits just at the bottom here. Could also put it on as a little banner or a tag. Okay, there we go. And then our little sheep. And there were 3 little sheep that you could choose from, but I'm going to stamp the sheep in the Memento ink. And then I'll die cut them. Super cute. Who would have thought of a fresh freesia sheep? But again, it's card making. We can make it anything we want. Alrighty, so then I'll use the coordinating die cut, and I have my sheep all ready to go. Thanks, Chris, for popping in today. I'm using some sale-a-bration items. Sale-a-bration started today. Earn free products with minimum purchases, and now the sheep the sheep dies, the Bedazzling Designer Series paper, and the dies that I don't have, that I didn't show you, are only available while supplies last. So let me show you the one item that I haven't gotten yet, and that was the Summer Shadows dies. Those are also only available while supplies last. And I will be getting those. Just need to make another order. Then the sheep, I think he needs to be popped up with dimensionals on there. I don't think, I know. The sheep are just so cute. I think that these are going to be the best selling items. I've had orders this morning, and everyone wanted to be sure that they were going to be able to get the sheep and sheep dies. So I'm really anxious to see some of other people's designs with it. And you know, I think he needs a hat too, and I was pretty sure I cut out the little hat, but it's so little. So let's get it put together and see if the hat, I think, you know, last week, 2 weeks ago, I lost something, and it took me a while to find it. Dawn was able to lead me to my missing things. So I just want that on the front. And again, if I don't want to glue this whole thing down, because I'm going to want it to open. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this side, so it doesn't, I don't inadvertently glue it shut. All right, and he'll go just right here. Then looking at my sample, I thought I needed a little bit of embellishment, and so I took my Stampin' Blends. I have the Fresh Freesia, the light and the dark, and just to color some of these pearls and put them on the front. And they color so easily. I use the brush end and color them. And what's cool is if you get these, when you get these, you can color them any color you want that you have the blends for. And we have, Stampin' Up! Offers lots and lots and lots of different colors. So just color those, and they dry super quickly. And that's really one of my favorite tricks with that. And so I'm just gonna take that off with my pick tool. And I don't know, I used 5 on this card. I don't know if that's too much or not, but I guess you can never have too much bling, right? I'm way better with my scissor tip, but I do have that take your pick tool. And the rule of thumb is use odd amounts. So 3, 5, 7 might be a little much. So there we go. The hat is still missing. You'll see he's got this little hat here. I'll have to put it on later when I dig off my table and find, oh, no. I stand corrected. Here it is. So here's that teeny little hat, and I just cut it out of that Designer Series paper to follow that theme through. And there, now it looks like he's really celebrating a birthday with the party hat. Super fun. All right, there we go. So I have 2 birthday cards ready to go with the Counting Sheep stamp set and the sheep's dies. In case you joined me late, thank you. I'm trying to figure out what other colors of sheep I could have. Just kind of show you a few of the other samples that, if you joined me late, that I created. Sometimes I just get on I have an idea in my head, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. But super fun to play with all the different stamp sets. And now I have birthday cards. I'm all ready to go. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. If you do need catalogs, you can comment on this video thread, or you can contact me via messenger or email. And good morning, Colleen. Thanks for popping in. I was using Stampin' Up! Sheep and sheep dies today. So I hope everyone has a great day and a great week. I hope you enjoy the brand new sale-a-bration catalog and holiday mini catalog. You'll be seeing a lot more of them these coming months as I get creating with them. Again, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next week, Tuesday, 8:30 a.m. Arizona time for another card making session. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.